So I'm just about to start recording for Stories of Sodor Storm, and the day could not have been more apt, I'm not going to lie, because right now the United Kingdom is going through a massive, massive windstorm. And if you don't believe me, I have proof. So yeah, that's the collateral damage from it. So hopefully the Wi-Fi doesn't go down in the middle of my reaction. So I'll see you guys then. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, Little Al, back again with another reaction for you guys. We are back with Stories of Sodor. You guys have shown so much love for this series, and I cannot thank you enough. Like, seriously, like, quite recently, I reached 400 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. And I think a lot of that has to do with Stories of Sodor. So, thank you so much, guys. And, someone asked me in my previous reactions to keep my dog in the in all my Stories of Soda reactions, so ask and you shall receive. So no, we are on Stories of Soda episode Storm this time. The timing, I'm saying, the timing could not be more perfect, because I am reacting to this. Whilst I'm reacting to this, the UK is going through a massive windstorm, which is like, and especially considering this is the Stories of Soda. This is the equivalent to high winds from tugs. This should be interesting. I'm not sure if it'll enhance the experience or not, but it certainly will. It'll make it, it's just very cool. It's just such perfect timing. But anyway, like I said, we're on Storm, and as you could probably guess from the cliffhanger that was last episode, Johnny Cuba is back. So basically a little backstory. So he was originally an Australian-built engine that came to Sodor to help out on the Peel Godred branch, but instead turned out to be a conniving crook, who got away. And they said he was going to come back. So clearly this is the episode of his marking his return. My dog is being so cute right now. So watch her if you don't like my commentary. But like I said, again, another one I'm really looking forward to. Like, not like a lot of people, like, I wouldn't say High Winds is my favorite Tugs episode, but it's certainly up there, just with like especially with just the atmosphere. I think that's one of my favorite aspects about that episode. So it'd be interesting to see how Victor applies that to trains. So I've done enough rambling. Let's get into this reaction. Drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel too. And let's go. So, let's talk about Cuba. Yes, yes, yes.
The train, for its type, is the most powerful vehicle on land. And the engines of Sodor are the power behind the docks, industries and branch lines that make up the world-renowned Northwestern Railway. These are the stories of Sodor.
I'm really looking forward to this episode, I'm not gonna lie. Also, please tell me I'm not the only one that this saxophone solo reminds you of Baker Street. Please. Written and told by Victor Tanzig. That's the thing, like, considering how good the writing is, you wouldn't expect it to be all of this done by one person, but it is, and it's really impressive. He's a very talented
After Dr.
person,
Beijing left Sodor,
Tanzig.
his next point of call was Barrow. As he often did, he would implement some very unpopular cuts there. Fully a third of the workers
What
at
is
the
this
station
music?
and the
I've never
yard
heard
were
this
facing
before.
the axe. In response, the entire staff went on strike. Surprisingly, this was only a
off,
mild
Beijing.
inconvenience.
I love
People were
those
still
signs.
able to travel to and from the island by ferry, with all goods traffic likewise handled by
I didn't know. Where are those ferry models from? Like, I'm not sure if they're inbuilt from the route or they are actual models, but that's actually very cool.
sea. This did cause a drop in rail traffic. However, rather than wallow in this downtime, we took it as an opportunity to carry out maintenance and other essential jobs, one of which was collecting rolling stock that was to be scrapped under the beaching cuts. On the day I'm remembering, there were about 10 of us working this assignment all over the island. It began
That's a nice that's a nice kind of small reference to high winds. Like I remember he said on the day I'm remembering. Like, call me a fucking nerd, but I just remember that line specifically from the episode.
Innocently enough, with no one suspecting trouble. Hey, Thomas, a great dawn,
There
eh?
we go.
Don't be fooled by appearances, Percy. You know what they say, red sky at night, sailor's delight.
I'm not gonna lie, Percy's voice there, yeah, again, they're sticking very closely to high winds here, but Percy's voice sounded way too much like Sunshine there. I'm not gonna lie. He had the kind of Geordie accent and the sort of whistle. Like, I don't know. He just kind of dropped the character for that one.
Right, red sky in the morning, sailor's warning. Oh, it's bad weather coming. Yeah, strong winds on the way. They'll be here soon.
Yeah, listen. That is he's too struck by the Tug's accents there. That does kind of irritate me.
Get a move on, you two. The storm flags are out. Aye, we know, Toby. We were just saying. Well, then get on with it. When you've delivered that oil, bring in the work stream from Wellsworth. We need to clear the line. Right, yeah. Anything else? Not at the moment, but I'm sure there'll be some extra jobs to batten down before the storm hits the island. Come on, Percy. No time for daydreaming. Now hold it.
Oh my god.
Good morning, Arthur. What's good about it? High winds on the way. Yeah,
See,
there's
that's a
going to be
little
a lot
bit-
of work
that's
to do today.
uncharacter-
Looks like he's already been hard at it.
That's a little bit uncharacteristic of Arthur, if I'm totally honest. That I don't know. I don't really
It's
know.
a fair bit. 30 years ago, I might have said he likes to show he's as strong as a midi. Oh no, he's losing some. Should we tell him? He hadn't seen it. Oi, Arthur! Not now, Thomas, I'm busy. But you've lost part of your train. Are you having me on?
No, he's not.
Oh, bother. They warned me about the coupling on that one. Then how about I bank you to wherever you're going? You might have needed help getting over the hill anyway. I would not have. Don't interfere. I can manage. All right, suit yourself. I was only trying to help. Wait. I'm sorry, Thomas. I didn't mean to snap. Why are you in such a bad mood? Me and Sir Topham still aren't on the best terms. But what I'm really ticked off about is the newspaper my driver showed me this morning. Ah, so you know the rumour about Johnny Cuba wasn't a rumour, and that he got away again. How does he do that? And it's weird the MOD haven't said what was on that train.
Foreshadowing.
Maybe they don't want to start a panic. That tells me there's something to panic about, which has me very nervous. Yeah, I'm a little anxious too, but we've got work to do, so we shouldn't waste time thinking about that. True, I really need to get this lot up to the quarry. Those new crushers are great for productivity, but they guzzle fuel like you wouldn't believe. While you're doing that, I'll help Arthur. I'll meet you at Wellsworth afterwards. Thanks, lads. I owe you one.
Axe the Axeman. That's brilliant. That's probably my favourite one. Axe the Axeman. What time is it? Summertime. Now, where have I seen that shady figure before? That real bad character. I can't remember his name. Like Johnny Havana or something. Johnny Bahamas. Johnny Cayman Islands. I'm a geography nerd. I'm sorry.
You're late.
If you want to play that game, list some Johnny Caribbean Islands in the comments below.
And you're ugly, so we're even. Where have you been? Avoiding the coppers. I got half the railway inspectors union after me. So let's get this over with. Where can I set this down?
That's such a childish thing to laugh at, but it's just so quick-witted of him. You're late and you're ugly, so stack it. So stick it.
About that, there's been a change of plans. The strike's ending in a few hours. We won't have time to unload the train here. You'll have to take it elsewhere. Whereabouts is elsewhere? Sodor. Are you out of your mind? I'm taking a big risk coming this far. You don't have to go far into the island. They closed Fort Sudrian last year. It's completely deserted. We've got a ship en route. Take the train there and wait for it to arrive. I don't know. Hey, you said our business isn't over until I say it is. If you want...
Something about the fact that Johnny Cuba has Sir Handel's face is so fitting for some reason.
Want to back out, you give me back my payment. I've been wanting a refund since the start. Losing your nerve, eh? Don't have the stomach for being a terrorist. Freedom fire, you gobshite. Whatever. All right, I'll do
Gobshite.
it. I've never backed out of a job and I'm not starting now. But if I get pinched, I won't be keeping my mouth shut. Then don't get pinched. Now bugger off. Last time I worked with a Mick.
I find it interesting. I do find it very interesting, Johnny Cuba's dedication to his craft. Is it like, because I remember like when he was still under his kind of facade, he was a very hard-working fellow. So it's interesting to kind of see that he still has that persona, even when his true colours have been revealed. He's a very nice design. I love Australian locomotives. Oh, that panning shot's so nice. That shot is so nice. I don't know. It's not really there for some reason. Also, he's not carrying a brake van. What the hell? Just something about that was very nice for some reason. I'm so hyped.
Oi! Hold up there! Identify yourself! All trains are supposed to be... Hey! Slow down! I said slow... Ah! Sorry, little mate. Didn't see you there. Oh, bother!
The
Then
wind
on the
must
one day
apply
my
me
driver
of
is out
course.
sick.
I'm such a Tugs nerd, man. To be honest, I'm a bit of a Thomas nerd as well. I'm a nerd for a lot of things, you know. I'm a big nerd for a lot of things. Something about it is just so much grand. There's kind of there are kind of a lot of wide-angle shots here. I don't know why. I really like this, you know. I really like the camera work of this. I also love the pacing of this scene as well. What is that? Is that his whistle? No, it can't be. It's definitely not. What is that noise? That kind of I love the shots here. I love the camera work here. Oh no. Remind me what he's doing at the fort. Why is the because again, it's all done without dialogue. All this camera work, that old expression of like show not tell. It's just so like granted there's going to be dialogue coming up very soon, I can tell, but all these kind of
What's that? Wait. Oh no. Well. If it isn't little Artie. G'day,
Artie.
mate. How's it going? Johnny Cuba. So you know my name. When did you find out? The morning after you did a runner, you little shit. Careful, Artie.
Ooh.
Let's not blow things out of proportion. What? You have a bomb? No, I have several. And if you don't do what I tell you, I'll turn Sodor into the world's largest, bloodiest golf course. Bollocks, you're lying. You lied about everything else last time you were here. Actually, I only lied about one thing. But I know my little heist made the papers. Why do you think the MOD didn't say what's on board this train? All right, I'll keep quiet. There's a good fella. Right, I've had a hard time getting here. I need coal, so go get me some. Do you mean steal it? Did I say steal? Just get it when no one's looking. Fine. And
In other
don't
words,
try
stealing.
anything fancy, or you'll find yourself at the bottom of the harbour with cement in your smoke box. Ha 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 ha!
Considering he's Australian, I don't know why, it sounds a bit more Australian, kind of the way that Johnny Cuba said. He said harbour like full pronunciation, whilst the actual Cuba from Tugs actually said like harbour. For some reason that just sounds a bit more Australian. Or you'll find yourself at the bottom of the harbour with some meat in your hold.
Hey,
Mac.
Henry! I just heard from Molly that 10 Cents and Drolin have brought the Princess Alice into Elsbridge Harbour.
The cruise ship? Why?
She got damaged at sea by the storm heading this way. Elsbridge was the nearest available port.
Sounds serious. Good thing the harbour's not due to close for another week.
The bad thing is all 3,000 of her passengers have to get off. They're scrambling to organise trains and buses to move them all over the island. We've been tagged to help with that.
All right then, we better get moving. Give me a moment to turn around.
That's strange. I thought there were some coal trucks there.
Again, why do you not have a brake van? For Arthur, it's a bit more acceptable, but, you know.
All right, here's your coal. Ripper. I'll make sure to put in a good word for you with old Fat Hat. Don't do that. I'm in his bad books as it is. Really? Then maybe I'll tell him you've been helping me all along. You tosser. Temper, temper. Sorry, meant to say tick, tick. Don't push it. Or what? What are you gonna do? Hey, what were you doing here in the first place? I was trying to collect those trucks to deliver to the scrapyard. I really have to move. I'm late as it is. All right, you can go, mate. Just be back later on in case I need anything else. Hey, I'm not your servant. No, but I'm the one holding all the leverage. So keep doing what Johnny Cuba says and no harm will come to you. Or anyone else. You'll get yours, Cuba. Oh, if I had a pound for every time I've heard that.
I can't imagine how frustrated and afraid Arthur must have been. What made it worse?
I feel like, I get it, kind of, I get it for, like, pound sterling is the UK currency, but in Australia, they use dollar, so I wonder if it would have been a bit more Australian. I find it so weird, because, like, Victor knows Australian terminology. He is Australian himself. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he's, like, so caught up in being in Britain for so long.
As he was reprimanded by Sir Topham for being late. All he could do was stare at his buffers, unable to defend himself, and I'm sorry to say, there were more problems to come. The storm soon fell upon Sodor. Gale-force winds and torrential rainfall lashed the island, bringing down trees and causing floods. This devastation made relocating the Princess Alice's passengers all the more dangerous. To make matters worse, a massive landslide blocked off Ballyhoo Tunnel,
Oh, brilliant.
and by an extreme stroke of bad luck, the bulk of the mainline fleet was trapped on the other side, so every available engine from every accessible branch was called in to help. Long, heavy trains rattled along the line, stopping at every station to let people off since no one location could take them all. Complicating these efforts was the works train left on the track near Wellsworth. After many delays, Thomas and Percy finally got around to moving it, or should I say, they tried to move it.
Oh, bust my buffers! This is heavy! Come on, you two, you need to clear the line before the storm gets any worse. We're doing our best! Do better, you've got to! I can't get a grip on these rails, mate! We need help!
It's, I don't like Thomas and Percy here.
Oi, Arthur, give us a hand! Why
They
should
sound-
I?
they
Because
sound way
we're in
too much like
trouble,
10
that's
Cents and
why.
Sunshine.
And you owe us for the trucks earlier. All right, fine, let's hurry this up. I'm supposed to be up at Vickerstown soon.
Okay.
Brilliant, we're moving. This is just what we need.
I really like the
Cheers,
rain
Arthur.
effects.
All right, don't get all mushy or gossipy. If Sir Topham finds out I'm not doing my job, he'll have my boiler. You hear that, Terence? No gossiping. Me? I never gossip.
Okay.
Yeah, right. We're all square then. Yep, all good. Hi, thanks, mate. Where have you been? You should have gone by 20 minutes ago. Get off my bunker, I've been busy. Doing what? Chatting up Molly? I know she passed by earlier, you creep. Get stuffed, you big black. That's an emergency whistle. Who's up ahead? There's 4 of them trying to take a monster of a train up the hill. They're on your line. Right, I'll run up ahead. You take care of my coaches. And remind me to yell at you when I get back. Yeah, I'll be sure to forget that. What's happening back there? I can't get a grip on these rails, Edward. Push hard, everybody.
We're going full steam, can't do no more.
We need another engine.
God's sake. See, here's the thing. When he uses Thomas quotes, they're very unlike incidents from Thomas. They're very cleverly integrated. But here, like he clearly like copy and pastes Doug. So I feel like, in terms of the writing, this one just feels a bit lazy. But I think it's more than okay. With the exception of the exchange between Johnny Cuba and Arthur. I'll get into the fun of, but I'm really liking the camera work, so I'm very split on this episode, I'm not gonna lie, so far.
Oh no, we're slipping! Come on, chaps! fizzling fireboxes! Oh, this is too much! Arthur, great timing! Thank you, Arthur. We're moving forward!
It's such a shame there's not like a... I mean, there is there are a few incarnations of the danger theme, but not one completely authentic to the actual show. Like, that'd be so good to have it in this scene. Like, I have been fond of this, the theme where Oliver tears Scruffy apart. I've always been fond of that theme, but still.
Help! What? Help! Over here! Never thought I'd be so happy to see you, Arthur. What are you doing out here? They said the strike was over. The storms caused all sorts of mayhem, so they asked me to check if the line was clear. Good thing, too. How did this happen? Johnny Cuba knocked me off the rails. Johnny who? Don't play dumb. I know you and he are old buddies. You've got to be kidding. That tosser. Aha! So you do know him. Yeah, I guess. No. He says he's got a stack of bombs. Said if I didn't help him, he'd start using them. Relax, Arthur. He's not carrying anything dangerous. He just thinks he is. The weapons on his train are replicas.
What?
Replicas? Yes. This is an elaborate sting operation. He's working for a group of Irish terrorists. The plan was to bait Cuba, capture him, and get him to roll on his accomplices. But someone fouled up, and he was able to...
Of course the IRA are in Stories of Sodor.
to give us the slip. Until now. Where is he? The fort. He's expecting me back later. Alright then, run up to Barrow and raise the alarm. Then go keep him occupied until the cavalry arrives. No way. I don't care if his train is filled with water pistols. I'm through dealing with that git. Weren't you the one who wanted a few minutes alone with him if he was ever caught? Well, I've lost my nerve. Then let me help you find it. You either help us catch this crook, or I can run you in as one. You can't do that, can't I? You just admitted to helping him. If I have half a mind to, I can hold you for questioning as his accomplice. Oh, you mongrel. Some thanks I get for helping you. Arthur, I really don't want to do that, but I'm desperate. Cuba has been a scourge on railways all over the world. Now is our chance to take him down. And don't you want some payback for the way he made a fool out of you? Yes, I do. All right, I can do this. Hey up, Johnny. How's it going? It'd be going better if I wasn't here. Then why are you? How come you didn't leave after... Hang on, you're turned around. How'd you do that? How do you think? I used the turntable, but I thought they disabled. Wait, the trucks are empty. Is the coal in your tender? No, I chucked it into the harbour. Of course it's in my tender, you nong. How'd you load up all the equipment? It would have taken your crew ages. Wait, where is your crew? Do you even have one? How have you been able to hide from the coppers? Why are you doing all this? What didn't you lie about last time? What are you? You ask a lot of questions. Since I'm feeling generous, I'll answer one more. I only lied about my name.
What?
Now, there are a few little things you can do for me. First off, I need... Oh, it's Edward! Hello, what's going on here? Well, Arthur, what are you doing with the well-known Johnny Cuba, eh? What's it to you, old iron? We know you, Johnny Cuba. Come on, Arthur, we'll hand him over to the authorities. They'll want a word with him. Mate, I've taken out an 8F. A relic like you has no hope of stopping me, and little Artie here is on my side. Not anymore, you git. Is that so? Too bad, I really liked you. Ah well, bon voyage. Good luck with that. Everything on your train's a dud. What are you on about? You've been carrying fake weapons. The coppers set you up. They know who you're working for. You've spoken to them? There's your answer. Looks like you're finally about to get yours, Johnny boy. No, you don't.
How does he do that?
No, you don't. Oh, bugger! You're not going anywhere. Well done, Arthur, old chap. Aye, it was well done, wasn't it? What do you think, Johnny? I'll break your smoke box for this. They can't hold Johnny Cuba.
The authorities
love
did
that
hold Johnny
line.
Cuba and
That's one line I don't mind them Tim taking from the actual Tugs episode. I'll break your stick for this one. They can't hold Johnny Cuba.
gave special thanks to Arthur for his role in the arrest. I'm pleased to say this restored his image and his relationship with the Fat Controller. Cuba was taken away under heavy escort. While laid up at Railgate, I'm told he sang like a canary. He sold out every criminal contact he had, beginning with the Irish terrorists. And then, he completely disappeared. Nobody has any idea what happened to him. There's some indication he was deported back to Australia and spent the rest of his days on some backwater heritage railway. There's also the chance he was actually executed for being such a menace. Indeed,
Jesus.
In the aftermath of his capture, the full scope of his activities were made public, and it was mind-boggling. Of course, this posed the obvious question, how was he able to do all of it? I'm afraid I don't have an answer, but if you can believe the testimony of his former accomplices, there may have been something supernatural about that engine. Regardless, he was no longer our problem, and besides, we had bigger fish to fry. With Barrow restored, we were able to transport the Princess Alice's passengers to the mainland. They would all write glowing reviews about us, with many returning later on as tourists. Regarding the strike, it was largely futile since those marked for the sack still got it. However, they were able to negotiate better redundancy payments. As for the storm, it was gone that very day. Were it not for the damage, you'd think it had never happened. It took some time to clean up the mess, but we got it done. For a while afterwards, life returned to normal. And then, well, you'll see for yourself next time.
Dieselization. Oh boy. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit split. I'm very split on that episode. I'm not gonna lie. But I think there are some really good things about it. Again, like I just remember when it felt a bit like deja vu when he was in his earlier years, where he was basically copy and pasting Tugs episodes, and like almost word for word in a way. So and he didn't do that entirely. Like, he changed the scenario of it, but the story was very much still the same, which is, I'd say it's irritating, but I don't really know. It's just unoriginal, like compared to the other stuff that Victor has done. He's done like much more original stuff than this, but I think it's definitely like Johnny Cuba. I think was a very interesting character when he was first introduced. So it's very nice, kind of seeing him return, and actually we find out what happens to him. Granted, there's still a kind of sense of mystery around him, but I don't know. It's I like I said, like I really loved the camera work of this one. I don't know why, there was just something kind of different about it. Like, it was almost wider scale in a way. I can't tell if that's like use of a different software or something, or I don't know. It's very peculiar. But I'm not complaining. Certainly I'm not complaining. But overall, a solid episode through the kind of aspects that did work, but also a little bit generic with the story and basically copy and pasting the High Winds episode from Tugs, which is kind of it's kind of annoying, but at the same time he's done much worse, I reckon, especially in his earlier years. So and obviously next episode will be Dieselization, which I think everyone saw coming. So you know, like, obviously considering it's the era of early British railways. So thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully this video hopefully you like this video as much as my other Stories of Sodor reactions. But anyways, this is Lizalau speaking. Like I said, drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel too, and I will see you guys next time.